All right, we're doing some shopping, and my ride is coming. Here it comes. It's gonna be a little tough here because it's pretty busy, but it's being very safe. It's driving on its own. Come on, bad boy. My ride has arrived. All right. Here we go. It's the first time I tried that. All right, no driver. We're on our way. Freaking cop was just following the driver, the Cybertruck, because he said I was about to start chasing it. Oh man, I freaking love this truck. It's the coolest truck in the world, and Tesla is the coolest company in the world. Freaking tell your car to come pick you up, and it just drives to you. Coolest shit ever. Sorry, I haven't done a video in a while. Again, the mantra. I've been very busy. Working on work stuff, really busy with that. My boss was out of the office for a couple of weeks, so I was the acting chief technology officer for 2 weeks, which was very busy. And I'm just gonna put on autopilot here and let it bring me home. But I wanted to do a video. I've been thinking about it. I filmed a couple videos and got like partway through. Didn't finish them, didn't get my ideas out, and got too busy. Been running the company, my private company, and things have been very busy with that, making a lot of progress on some products, and gonna release a massive update this week that is going to allow users of this platform called Meeting Intelligence to chat with all of their meetings. So let's say you record 6 months of meetings or 2 months of meetings, and you forgot what you said to somebody 2 months ago. You could just pop into the app and you could say, hey, what did I decide with Jeff 2 months ago when we were talking about Active Directory or whatever. And it rips through all your meetings, like there's an LLM and all the meetings are indexed, and it is magical, and I can't wait to release it. I'm very excited. Still not making any money, which is fine. It's fun, but I'm getting some users that are starting to be actively using the app, and it takes a lot of time. Anyone who thinks starting a business is easy has no freaking idea how much time and effort and energy and just hours and hours, probably thousands of hours so far, and I haven't made one penny. Well, I made a little bit, but I'm spending more than I'm making on this, which is also fine, because I know what it takes to start a company, and I believe in this product. I think it's the best meeting app that exists right now, and it's not even close. So I'm excited about that, putting a lot of time into that, a lot of effort, and there's just like only so much time in the day. You have to be so efficient as you get older, when you got family and work and private stuff and houses and responsibilities. It's a lot. So needless to say, it was a big rant about how busy I am, and why I have been neglecting this YouTube channel, which is stopping right now because I'm driving, and it's a Saturday. It's freaking beautiful out, 82 degrees. Did some running around this morning and had a little bit of a situation with one of my dogs. Brought them to someone's house, and they were playing in the front yard with some other dogs, and my big husky was rolling around. I thought she was being all cute with this other dog, becoming friends and stuff. Needless to say, I realized she was rolling on a dead bird that must have been there for like a week, and it was disgusting. It smelled so bad. And she's like rolling. I don't know why dogs do that. They like to roll on dead things. But I hosed her off. She was not happy. And then I threw her in the truck, and my truck smelled. So I washed the truck. And now it's 2 o'clock, and I'm free. And I just went to the store and bought some hamburger rolls and hot dog rolls. And I'm gonna grill and swim in the pool. That every day I get up, I look at this pool, and it's so beautiful, and I never have time to actually enjoy it. So today, I don't give a shit what happens. I don't care if the world burns down. I'm going in my pool, and I'm going to relax. I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to grill some hamburgers and hot dogs and have a relaxing, peaceful day. And that's my plan. But I wanted to just check in with everybody and say hi and apologize for not uploading many videos recently. And I got through a really rough period between work and, some other things going on in my life, and I survived. And so things are going to lighten up a little bit, I think, on my plate for a little while. And it's summer. Things are in summer mode. Not a lot of projects going on other than my personal projects. And I'm going to try to enjoy the summer. In August, I'm going to get away. I think I'm going to do an impromptu flight and a trip down to the Florida Keys with my son. He's never been down there, and the Keys are gorgeous. So I might see what's available to book, and take off a couple of weeks in August and recover. I'm feeling like I'm juggling so much that things are falling through my fingertips a little bit. I'm missing days at the gym, which is never happens. Today I skipped. I was exhausted, and I watched the Odyssey movie with my wife last night, which, despite all of the negative, Twitter brouhaha about the Odyssey, it was not a bad movie. And as long as you can get past some of the distractions of it kind of takes you out of the time period a little bit with some of the dialogue. I think it could have been better. I studied Latin for years and read the Odyssey and loved it. So that story is very near and dear to my heart. And I was a little bit worried going into it, thinking are they going to totally butcher this thing? And it wasn't terrible. Don't believe all the psychos online that are all up in arms over stupid stuff. Don't let it stop you from going to see a movie if you want to see a movie. But we enjoyed it. It was a little long, so I stayed up a little late, and I skipped the gym today. I am noticing some things with my eyes, and so I've been really in good shape 2020 after all these eye surgeries. I had these retinal detachments and almost went blind, and after about 6 different surgeries, I was back to 2020, but lost a little bit of peripheral vision on my right side, which is very minimal. And I get occasional kind of floaters going by, and I do get some pulsing kind of around the edges where I was lasered a lot. But I'm noticing something with my right eye, and I'm going to schedule an appointment where I feel eye stuff is weird, especially with the retina. You don't quite know what's going on. I just feel like something's weird with the right eye. The vision is not as super sharp as the left eye, which I just had a cataract surgery in, and it's perfect. So maybe I'm just noticing the difference between the left and the right eye a little more. But I'm going to be safe. I'm going to go get checked out, and hopefully there's nothing wrong, because it's my hope that I got through this. It was years of surgeries and recovery and nightmare. So we'll get that checked out. And I just had my physical. I'm turning 50 this coming August. And, 50 unlocks all kinds of medical requirements. My brother's a cardiologist, so we're going to do a cardiology workup. and do a calcium score and all kinds of stuff to make sure my heart's okay. And I have to get a colonoscopy, which sounds fun. I'm really not excited for that, and some other things that come along with turning 50. So what are you going to do? You got to take care of your body. You got to make sure everything's okay. If you miss something and you get sick later, you're going to regret not staying on top of this stuff, and because catching something early is always better than pretending that you're okay and then getting sick. So I'm going to go through all those tests in August to get that stuff done. And not sure how many people who watch this channel know John Dvorak, but my heart is very heavy. John C. Dvorak, for those of you that don't know, was a pillar of the tech community from way back. I mean, before the internet. I was my son's age. I was 13. I remember my dad subscribed to PC Magazine. He didn't know anything about computers, but I started reading it. It's how I got interested in technology. It's probably why I'm doing what I do today, is John C. Dvorak. His column used to be on the back page of PC Magazine. And I remember as a kid running to the mailbox and getting PC Magazine and turning to the back page and reading John C. Dvorak and laughing, and then immediately feeling sad that I had to wait a whole month for his next column, because he was so great at writing and making technology fun and comical. And then I followed him for years. He went on to doing podcasts, and he's like this, his persona was like this cranky curmudgeon guy, this tech guy. And then he did a show called the No Agenda Show, which, not to get political or anything, but it's a very good show. It dissects the news, and I listened to that twice a week for almost 20 years. It's Adam Curry, who was the MTV VJ, and John C. Dvorak, and twice a week they were part of my life for almost 2 decades. And I found out, like, this past Sunday, the show came out, and I listened to it a little bit. I've been so busy, I have not been listening to that show the past few months. And so they released the episode on Sunday, and then I found out on Tuesday that he passed away on Monday. Now, he had a heart attack. He was 80. And, my battery's kind of low. Anyway, I had corresponded with him directly over the years. One of the most exciting moments of my online life was when he followed me on Twitter out of the blue. I got this notification, John Dvorak's following you. And I was like, wow. I mean, it was like a Beatles moment. I was like a fangirl. And he passed away. So I'm extremely sad. He was unknowingly a big part of my life. And I'm going to miss him so much. So, yeah, it's a big loss. It's a big loss for me personally. It's a big loss for the tech community. It's a big loss, I think, for the country. The people loved him. And, I didn't realize how many people did until I started seeing all the testimonials on Twitter. So, that said, he was 80, had a heart attack, was recovering, and then passed away, unfortunately. But going full circle, that's why I'm saying you got to take care of yourself. You got to get checked up. He found out he had major blockages, when he was close to 80 years old, instead of maybe finding out maybe when he was 60 and having like a stent put in or something. Maybe he would still be alive. So go get checked up. See your doctor. Keep up with your appointments. If you're having eye trouble and you're following me, keep up with those appointments. It's the only thing we can do to really stack the deck in our favor. So anyway, just a quick check-in. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm going to turn it off and go home and do some grilling and sit by the pool and enjoy summer. And I hope everybody's having a great summer too. So I'm going to try to record more moving forward now. So take care, everyone. Bye.